Alright, quick update on Smooth Love Potion. So I'm going to try and make this video quick, as basically everything I want to discuss is what's happening in the short term. If I do just flatten the data quickly, obviously we are in a very steep downtrend. Now, looking at the macro technicals on why I think we're about to break down, I have highlighted to you guys, when we were somewhere around about here, that we have had a disgusting double top on both the RSI and the money flow indicator. So I do think we've topped out. I do think we are coming down. Previously on the money flow indicator, it basically bled out all the way to 23 before we had a bounce. And on the RSI, we basically came all the way down to 26. Currently, we're below the heart line. We're stuck at about 42. So in my opinion, we do have a ways to go to the downside. So coming into the short term, what's happening right now, previously, if you've been watching my channel, I have been talking about this price target down here for weeks now at 158, basically, 158 cent. That is what I've got my eyes on. This is what we get from the fib, from the low to the high. If we look at the 786 down here, this is your last line in the sand. Now, previously, whenever SLP does go on a massive rally, if it does come all the way up and crash, it worst case scenario, it backtests this 786 and then it falls off the table. Or specifically, if we do it from this move, you can see, if we zoom in, this basically goes for all of these moves. We have a big push up, a fat rejection, come down to the 786, and if we do manage to hold it, we have another push up. If we don't manage to hold it, we fall through the table and we start creating new lows. There is literally no in between. I don't want to go through every single time that we've pumped like this just to prove myself, because I've done that in many of my old videos, just showing you how we go on these massive rallies, we backtest the 786. If we backtest it strongly and have a strong push up, we do start setting new highs, or at least in the micro term, like local highs. And in the short term, if we do break below the 786, we fall off the table. So like I said, this is your last line in the sand, 157. If we break below 157, we're basically going to have almost a 50% drop down to the previous lows, just under a cent, 0.0088. And what gets scary from there is, sure, that's a 44% drop, but there's nowhere else for us to go apart from zero or close to zero. After that, there's no levels that I can bring you, because obviously if we flatten the data, we've basically fallen from these prices. We were never down here. We've basically been rugged. We keep on falling off the table. There's no macro fib targets. We're below all of the moving averages, so there's literally nothing I can give you apart from we're gonna start falling down. That's all I can say. I don't think anyone can really give you an accurate target. I mean, I could draw something like this, and we could talk about these targets, but I would basically be drawing a micro fib based on 3 days worth of data, and in my opinion, that's just not the way to go. So I don't think any of those touch points would have any merit. But basically all I'm saying is this level we need to hold. We need to hold 156. If not, we're going to drop 44%. If we lose that level, God knows how much we're going to drop. We're probably going to get chopped in half again, or we're going to fall off very, very hard. So keep an eye on the RSI and the MFI. I do think we'll bottom somewhere around about here, but it does look like we have a strong way to go until we do get there. So I am predicting at least a 47% drop. If we are going to have a big pump, which I don't think is likely, we'd need to backtest the 786 and start shattering through these resistances. Unless we do something like that, I'm not bullish, and in my opinion, it is more likely that we are about to break down. So that is all I see for SLP. Like I said, I will try and keep it fairly short. So yeah, if you are holding SLP, best of luck. Once again, none of this is financial advice. It's just my opinion on the market. And yeah, cowboy out. Peace.